Hello, my name is Fars, and welcome to Lesson 21.1, the Lowdown on Keto Diets. You've probably heard a lot about the ketogenic diet, also known as keto. Your best friend swears upon it. Your neighbor's cousin lost so much weight on the keto diet. The keto diet can reduce your appetite, speed up fat loss, and help us perform better. Sounds too good to be true? Maybe. So in today's lesson, since we're on the topic of fats, we will learn all about the keto diet. What is the keto diet? In the simplest term, the keto diet is really a diet that is very low in carbohydrates and very high in fat. It also has low to moderate protein intake. Beyond that, it's also highly restrictive. The keto diet consists of about 70 to 90% of calories from fat, with the remaining 10 to 30% coming from carbohydrates and proteins. Which means keto is not just a low-carb, high-protein diet. It's really a diet with high fat intake that leads to a term called ketosis. Ketosis is really a state in which your body is using ketones instead of carbohydrates as its primary fuel source. When the conditions are right, for instance when we are fasting or if our carb intake is very low, our body releases fatty acids from our stored body fat, which goes through some chemical magic and then releases ketones to use it as energy. However, it takes some time before our body gets into ketosis, as it is a human backup system that provides us with energy in times of starvation, and usually we do not go into starvation. Now that we know this, here are a few facts we want to know about keto diets. Number 1. Keto diets are very high in fat. If you remember and still practice, you're consuming 1 to 2 thumb sizes of fats per day as a snack if you're hungry. As mentioned, keto diets are very high in fat, and to put it into perspective, it can go up to 10 thumb sizes per day. Yum! Number 2. Keto diets are not high protein, nor is it a low-carb diet. Just because you're eating more protein, low carb, and more fat does not mean you're on a keto diet. Remember, 90% of your daily calorie intake has to be from fat. So, we're talking perhaps half a palm size of protein per day, half a fist size of carbohydrate per day or less, and 8 to 10 thumb-sized fats every day. So really, what can we eat? For proteins, a small amount of protein such as meat, chicken, fish, seafood, or eggs. And a large amount of high-fat foods such as avocados, coconut, flesh, milk or oil, olive oil and other plant oils, nuts and nut butters, bacon, egg yolks, butter, cheese, or animal fats. A small amount of very low carbohydrate vegetables such as leafy greens, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, asparagus, cucumber, celery, tomatoes, peppers, mushrooms, and zucchini. Sounds okay? Well, here's what you can't eat on a keto diet. Most dairy, except for high-fat items like butter and certain cheeses, fruit, grains, beans and legumes, starchy vegetables such as sweet potatoes, slightly sweet vegetables such as carrots and corn, and most processed foods with the notable exception of pork rinds. At this point, if you're really still into it, then great. Let's explore more of the pros and cons of the keto diet. Benefits of the keto diet. The keto diet seems to have a lot of positive benefits for people with high blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetes. However, it should really be done under proper medical supervision and other well-established health procedures. Now, the downsides. There are no special advantages for fat loss. Why? Because more protein and fat means we're not going to be as hungry, which means we eat less. And when we eat less, we lose weight. It's as simple as that. So why does my best friend tell me to go on a keto diet to lose weight? Well, yes, keto diets might make you lose weight, but you lose weight not because of the fact you're on a keto diet. It's the fact that with a lower carbohydrate intake, our glycogen stores gets depleted, and we lose weight on the scale. For fat loss to happen, you'll need to be on a keto diet long enough, and that in itself is hard. Imagine bringing your salmon to parties and gatherings. Or maybe you start fantasizing about Oreos and ice cream. Well, the bottom line is, keto is not a great solution for fat loss. It's not sustainable, and it's probably not going to help you maintain the weight for life. However, it doesn't mean that it doesn't work. It does. And if you're still curious about it, we definitely recommend you to explore more on it. But at the end of the day, remember that consistency, patience, and repeated work is what's going to get you to your goals. You got this. Here's what you need to do today. Number 1. Answer some reflection questions below to help you understand today's lesson better. Number 2. Make sure you do your habit in the daily habit task card, record the fats you've consumed today, and mark as completed. What's coming on next? On Wednesday, we will look at how to cook with fats and prepare meals with it. See you then!